Hello, this is Peter with another video. Today I have a very exciting development on my Musa Basjoo. And so if you look very closely here, it might not be that easy to see because of the lighting, but if I zoom in, you can see this pseudostem here is starting to develop a flower bud or inflorescence. Just zoom out a little bit so you can see it in perspective, the full size now. So yeah, it's the original pseudostem that I planted in, I think it was the 15th of June 2021. I'll put a video clip of the actual day I planted it, and yeah, you can see it's pushing out a flower bud for the first time on any of my banana plants. This is a very exciting development for me, and one I've been looking forward to for many years. And not just that, it's actually come out at a perfect time really. We're right at the start of the year still. We've got the whole of summer, so this flower should develop quite nicely over summer, and I'll definitely be doing development updates on the flower bud and documenting the whole process so we can see how it gets on. I'll just get another angle of it so you can see from the other side. So yeah, this is the other side of it. You can just about see it's inside the flag leaf there. Hopefully it won't be too long until it pops out of the top completely. I was actually quite surprised to see a flower bud today, although in saying that I was inspecting it because I noticed this main pseudostem hadn't been pushing out many leaves recently, whereas my other pseudostems have been pushing out these huge 2-meter long leaves. This one is the second largest pup at the moment. So this other pseudostem here is actually taller than the main or the mother plant, so that one might not be too long until it flowers. It might take another year or so though. And the second generation pseudostems do tend to get a bit taller before they flower. The first ones always seem to flower a little bit smaller. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this develops. Now, I would have preferred it to have a few more leaves on it. You can see there's only a couple of tiny leaves that have broken off. I had to cut some back because the wind damaged them there. Same on that one as well. But yeah, hopefully it'll have enough energy to develop the flower bud. Of course, it doesn't really produce edible bananas from what I've heard and seen. But if it does ripen up any bananas, we'll definitely give it a taste test for science. I'm sure it'll be pretty terrible. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it does. So yeah, let's just go back a little bit so you can see the full size of the clump now. So we're on the 17th of May today, so we've still got a long time for this to continue developing. You can see the wind has been damaging some of the leaves that came out last month and even this month, but yeah, it's definitely growing really fast now with the sunnier weather we have. I've been watering it, trying to keep it well watered because it hasn't rained really at all for weeks. We had a little bit of rain maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, but not much. Before that it hadn't rained for a good probably 2 months as well. But yeah, we've barely had a drop of rain since probably early March, late February, early March, something like that. But yeah, you can see the size of this leaf on this other pup here. Absolutely huge now. That's got to be 2.5 meters long. So yeah, I don't know how long it'll take these other ones to produce a flower, but yeah, maybe this year if we're lucky, maybe next year as well. It's kind of bittersweet in a way. As exciting as it is to see a flower bud developing on it, it is also somewhat sad knowing that this pseudostem will not be here next year, the original one I planted. Of course we do have multiple backup pseudostems here which will take over, So yeah, I'll definitely keep you all up to date on how this gets on over the coming months. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be alerted when I do future updates on all of my plants, especially the flower on this Musa Basjoo. And we'll definitely see how this turns out later in the year. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.